Greetings and salutations, fans of Dota 2. It is I, Badger, back for some more Season 7 League of Legends playoff action. I'm joined by a very interesting group of lads tonight. It is basically the entire role swap Dota 2 team. I am joined by Logical, Foreplay, Pattern, and Remedy. How are you boys in this fine evening?
Great.
Yo, we're good.
Pretty
good.
cool. I should say before you guys start talking, there is one thing to note. This is a one-game exhibition of sorts. It was interrupted by Valve last Monday at a 1-1 score in the best of three. This is a one-game, winner faces role swap, loser is eliminated. So it's a very high-stakes game. But yeah, draft is on, boys. Go get them.
So the first thing that stands out to me is the classic Timbersaw ban. Jay is a Timbersaw player. Nobody likes that hero. So it's fucking out of here.
Yeah, fuck that hero. A-ban, pretty normal.
The insta Wyvern pick. Hype did his research. Oh, and the insta Lion pick. Dude, these teams are ready. Oh my god. Are they running it back? Was this their lineup the last time? Anyone, Badger, do you know?
Are they actually just gonna run back?
I'm trying to remember what they had on both teams, actually. I remember Wyvern. I thought it was Whole City Wyvern last time.
Let's see. I remember Radiant had Luna, so maybe.
Let's see if the actual game was saved on the ticket or not. Was it saved?
No, they didn't have Lion, they had Luna and like Tree and some other shit.
Let's see.
Tree, Lena, Viper, SK. So it's all different already.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the actual game there, and it seems to not be saved properly.
Yeah,
Wait, there it is, never mind. It was Sand King, Luna, Viper, Lena, Tree versus Lesh, Abaddon, Wyvern, Dusa, Kunkka.
Let's see. Alright, this time they ban out the Viper on Dire. They're actually scared of the Felski Viper.
They're not letting it happen for the 15th time in a row.
Yeah. It's interesting that they first to the Dusa. And
Yeah, I don't like
know.
that very much.
I mean, I wouldn't do that one.
Yeah.
Because you don't even see any of your lane. Maybe you see line 4, but it could be line 5. But that's a rough one.
Yeah,
They-
I think what's the team? Ape Sims. They did this on second pick against us, game 2, and I think it's kind of bad to just straight up reveal your safe lane when you have when you have first pick like this, because that means that Radiant is going to be able to double counter pick this Dire safe lane, and they're also going to have 24 pick, so that hero will also probably win its lane, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to win 2 lanes on Radiant, which is like bad way to first phase, especially if you're first pick where you're supposed to win the 2 lanes.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think picking Dusa into line is already a little sus. But that's just me.
Just mana drain or why?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like you get caught out and you think you're tanky, and then you're just not tanky anymore, you know?
This is the good part, Gurney. I have to adjust the audio levels. Like, all right, it's just turn one player up, turn one player down, even out the levels. I'm figuring it out. Don't worry.
Yeah, nice. So they want lockdown on Dire, right? For this Dusa?
Yeah, I mean, I assume they're gonna pick 3 other stuns, or I hope so.
Puck looks really
From
good
last
for
game.
Dire, I think.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking Puck. Don't people not like this line versus shit though? People
Yeah,
get scared. They're like,
yeah,
I'm gonna
but
get hacked.
you still just
Line's
buy
pretty
disc.
good
You just buy
against-
disc.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah,
have the same. They have 3 of the same heroes again. So this is really almost a repetition of the last time. Other than Lion, all 5 heroes were in the last game. Actually,
I see.
this is absurd.
Wasn't Radiant playing 4 Sand King?
And they were playing a Chelomel Sand King last time, so this time
I
will
see.
probably not be that.
That's interesting. I don't know if I agree with it, but you know, that's what I've seen him play Mars 5 and shit. So I'm sure he plays this strength type 5. So I don't like this Conka pick too much because you don't see your mid lane. I guess they banned out Viper and Razor's banned out, but I don't know. It's just weird.
And you can play it into the Luna, right? That's probably like fine.
Maybe it's offlane Conka. I don't know if Jay plays it, but maybe it is.
I think that matchup's probably fine.
Yeah. But if Sunday pays it, he goes this like magic build. He goes the Ags and shit. So I don't know if I agree with that one either. It's cool, but
It's like their lockdown, right?
yeah,
Stand in the middle of the water park and hopefully you fucking get stuck there.
it's so unreliable, man. I feel like I've
Yeah.
seen so many
Yeah.
carries just sit in one spot and not get by torrent.
I know.
Radiant
So-
has Lion Sand King, and Dire has like no ways to catch a BKB hero. You buy BKB, you're invincible against Dire right now, pretty much.
I mean, they have yeah. I
They have
guess.
Wyvern.
Okay, I mean you got Curse, but like
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Lion and SK, you just burst someone.
You can curse into Deuce ulti, right? And freeze the person that got cursed.
Yeah.
You can.
Pango,
pick-
huh?
Pango into Grim, hey? That's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like Dyer's just not thinking their picks through. They have
I
like
don't know.
way too much reserve time. And
I
it's
think you
just-
can what's it called? I think the shard is actually you know more about Penguin than I do, but I know the shard like snaps coil, so
It does
Like,
not
it's-
snap Grim ulti.
Yeah,
you
it
get
doesn't
stuck and you
snap,
can't
yeah,
move. You just
yeah.
you just stop rolling.
Mhm.
Like so if you're rolling at someone you get
yeah,
leashed, you just stay in the same spot. It's really shitty.
that's probably
like-
the J hero.
Luna could like just sit there and hit you while you're stuck.
That's the J hero, huh?
Yeah, I think I might be Wyvern 4 because Mistro said he liked it.
I see.
On my mini
So
team.
they're last they're 23 picking their 5 or what?
Yeah, I mean 23 and 18 is the same. But
Yeah, I guess so.
And this Pangolier here also is kind of like fuck right now. Like you have this shard, and you can like get your ulti off in most situations. But if you get caught by Lion or some shit, you die. So it's kind of like I don't know. It seems weird.
I mean, maybe he goes this. I've seen ISS to this build. He goes like Vanguard and just tanks up, and instead of like buying damage
Yeah,
items.
you can go like Echo Vanguard or whatever.
So maybe it's okay. Maybe that's Jay's plan. And then you just buy Blink into Yules and just I don't know.
I mean, it's not even a good Vanguard game though. It's like all
It's-
magic.
yeah, it's not. But maybe you just buy a Hood instead. But I don't know how good it is. But
I've
I mean,
never
I've-
tried it actually.
dude, Dire has like this is really weird. Dire has so much reserve time. If this was
kinda
us,
respect it.
if this was us, we'd be a minute. We'd have like 5 seconds left, probably.
Yeah,
Deciding on what
probably took
pick
us
with-
1 minute to do the first ban.
Yeah. Yo, guys, do we want to ban A? Nah, these guys are trash. We don't want to ban A. Fuck
That's
A.
not true.
Uh,
I always blitz through the first phase, and then it's always like the second ban of the second phase. I just spend like 2 minutes thinking about what I'm gonna do for the rest of the draft.
I mean, yeah, because we have
Dude.
like this weird dynamic between our teams. So who's playing
Wasn't that
what?
last draft? It was like ABBA AA. We talked about that shit for like almost 2 minutes. I swear.
I feel like we
yeah,
did, but and then we came to the conclusion that we don't give a fuck. So
Guess
Fuck
the
five.
reserve time will not be used in this find even. It's 134. Sorry, actually 1 minute 34 not used.
yeah. So I assume it's gonna be Wyvern 4 with Lane with the Kunkka and Clock Deuce. Clock Deuce is actually like a
Clock Dude's a
surprisingly
real,
good
it's a,
kill
yeah,
lane.
yeah, I agree.
snake slow into just like Clockwork's bullshit's pretty potent.
You think they can kill the clock with the like SK Grim combo or whatever it is? SK.
It'd be SK line off lane.
I mean they
I
never
feel like-
really kill the lion.
You put SK Grim right or no?
No, you go
Uh,
range on Grim with
Yeah.
Luna.
Yeah, I think it'd be better for Grim to lane with the SK and Luna with the lion. But I mean, one of these heroes is like probably mid hero. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be mid SK or something, and they're gonna last pick an offlane or something because that's
Yeah, SK owns Kunkka and Pango. I think.
I don't think SK owns Kunkka that much.
No, with the poison, dude, it's so fucking annoying.
I mean, it's
does
annoying.
so much
but I
damage.
don't think it owns you because you could just like you could still like fuck off. Like he hits kills a creep, you wave, you like Tidebringer, and then you just walk away. You know. The only thing you just have to like use your Q to get the range creep. That's it. Bat Rider, holy shit.
Well then, that's something. Look at
Polar
the
has to
overall
play
draft,
fast.
though. Whose draft do you like better here at this point?
I actually don't know.
what
Mm,
nice analyst.
Filsky SK
Nice analyst, bro.
off SK.
I'm just trying to think if I was in this position, what hero would I want to be? I think I want to be Luna in this game.
Yeah, I
probably
think I like
Radiant.
Radiant.
I don't like that Diary just like picked the heroes that they're going to anyways. Pango has a really nice matchup, both in mid and in side lanes against Bat, because Pango has 0 turn rate, so you don't care that much about the sticky, and you can always swash out, but Jay slammed that shit anyways, so I think Slundy's just gonna have to tank Batrider versus Kunkka.
Yeah, I mean, this guy his Kunkka cosmetics are lacking, I think. Oh, actually, is that a peg leg? No, that's the peg leg guy. He's gonna win the lane for sure.
Is the peg leg the entire difference between bad cosmetics and good cosmetics at this point?
Yep. Yep. No, just on Kunkka, you know, because you have to roleplay the pirate. Otherwise, what's the point?
Not all pirates have peg legs.
Nah, but the captain does. He's the captain of the ship. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
have the peg leg. That's why I lost my lane.
Can't be a
Against Viper.
captain with 2 legs.
Yeah, can't do that.
Interesting.
What is this? What is this wyvern
I
set?
think whoever comes out
It's a new one.
ahead in this bottom lane is gonna win this lane. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Radiant favorite, so I guess I say I like Radiant's draft more. But I'm pretty sure that Dire has like you can outplay them with Arctic Burn and Pango spells. But
How does X work with Batrider ulti? Do you like
breaks
pull your
it.
teammate back? It breaks it?
Yeah,
It breaks it if it's over like 400 or something like that.
Yeah, see, it depends on distance, yeah.
Okay, so like Bat can't really like pull anyone far away, like up high ground and shit. If Kunkka's paying attention, is that how it works?
yeah.
That's pretty good actually. I feel like this Bat pick is really weird.
I mean, I think he just wants to dominate the lane and then just like bots around and try to kill Dusa, like fuck with Dusa.
Guess we are jumping in now. If you are just joining us, welcome to technically game 3 of this match between Polaras and Nearly Tilted. It's a winner take all. Winner plays Roll Swap, loser goes home. I'm Badger. I am joined by pretty much all of Roll Swap. Hopefully we got some good Dota ahead of us.
I mean, I hope so too. Otherwise, it's gonna be very sad, you know.
Yes.
'Cause
Had a lot
we-
of very sad series recently. A lot of anticlimactic beatdowns.
I heard you're a fan of game 3s, Badger. Sorry for not giving you game 3s.
I've been getting all game 2s recently. Even Nebulous Sheesh was 2 games. It was just so sad.
Yeah, someone didn't show up to play.
No comment.
Happens.
Well played throwing shade, yeah.
No, it happens.
Wait, what happened?
She's 2-0 Nebula, you know.
Yeah, who didn't
Like-
come? Oh, you.
Yeah, Nebula.
I thought you
kinda-
meant that sub.
Technically,
Looks like-
Teddy didn't show up, but they still won anyways, so yeah.
Pango's
That's-
probably going Hood or Vanguard. He's got the
Yeah.
ring queued up. And like no item.
Let's see. This is a hot one. I'm down with
Grim
this.
missed the word mid.
That's sad.
Yeah, I feel like he should go fucking Helm Dom Pango this game. That'd be hype.
Would that be hype?
Yeah.
I feel like this trash.
Yeah, Helm Dom Blink. You can scout with the little thing and you'll never die to lion and shit. And you just blink with your ulti.
What if they're
Easy.
smoked?
Sick.
Dude, is Soul City dead?
That's a good
Dude,
torrent, yeah.
he went torrent.
Should be First Blood eventually. Battery Assault is still hitting. Stun is there from Cello, but not there in time. First Blood is drawn on Mr. Whole City.
Dude, where are the tips? Tip yellow.
Jay's gonna have a 45-second.
Dude, I feel like. Okay, I feel like Dire's gonna win bottom now after that one.
He's bringing the courier out for the ring health already. It's just stats suited.
Or not win, but like Jay should have way more farm than he originally should have, you know?
Yeah, I mean he's got ring like already. It's
Yeah,
fucked.
so. But the Slundy has torrent now, which is kind of sad. But that's life, you know? He still has 4 CS though, good for him.
I mean, early level Batrider, super trash. I'm sure it won't matter anyways. This lane only gets really annoying
Was it
at
at
like
5?
3.
At
There.
3. Let's see.
You have
have to, like-
Flame Break or Firefly in this lane?
No, there's no way you go flame big. Bro.
Yeah, you for sure go Firefly. Level 1 Frame Break is like one of the worst spells I feel like. It's only good as a surprise. It's actually so bad. The second level makes it so much better. You get twice as many ticks and twice as much
Yeah.
damage.
Bottom lane, actually seeing Loon taking a lot of damage. Soft Buckle is there. They're still running at Sonnet, but the damage appears to be lacking. There's no level 2 yet on Wyvern, so no kill yet.
It's one self down. If let's see if Orange is gonna bring out another self. Nope, he did not buy another self. That's life.
Yeah, Sonic God's gonna be molding in Discord.
Probably, yeah. It's always a sad tale when it's just lack of salves. I mean, both Luna and Grimstroke have Courage coming out, but there's no salve on either right now.
You guys like this quelling on Nier? Medusa?
Yeah, I like. I mean, Quelling's fine. I would have went stick first, but that's just me.
Yeah, I can never do this on these ranged heroes.
Is,
Especially, like,
is there a
against-
single carry you don't buy Quelling Blade on anymore at this point?
I mean, does he need it? Like, SK has no damage. It's like 50 damage.
No, yeah. I think this item's like just too good. Especially
Yeah.
because people don't really buy small items anymore. Small items are kind of trash. People just like buy one and then go treads into.
Yeah, no one
What?
buys like Wraithband or double Wraithband.
Yeah.
Like on Logical's Naga, he just goes like the double slipper, right, or one slipper, and then doesn't complete the Wraithband. And just...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you should take after my example, but yeah.
I mean, you're carrying us with Naga, so you know, that's life.
Literally the 8-pick first ban worthy Naga, but no, don't take any word of advice, got it.
Yeah, don't talk about his Naga, guys. They
Yeah,
get
sure.
banned.
This guy ruins. Yo guys, I'm gonna pick Naga at 8, so none of you guys have fun. Yeah, thanks man, thanks.
Yo, we're casting for play stays Kofi. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're
Where's the
so
squad?
mad, dude.
Okay,
That was like
where-
3 days ago.
Dude, okay, if I was this clock, Remedy, if you were Clockwork, what's your goal in this lane? Because you're the clock expert.
I would just basically say to make sure the Lion's not doing anything to Medusa, because Medusa can basically be fine in this lane. So you can body a Lion in this
Mid lane?
lane, so you
They're
Also
just
bottom.
literally brawling everywhere. In bottom lane, there's an
Yeah.
action going on. Then mid lane, 2 stacks of Napalm print. I missed the one mid lane,
Holy
left the one
shit.
bottom lane. This is non-stop
Yeah.
action everywhere right now.
They just traded bottom.
Everyone's just dead.
Ended up being a 1-for-1 trade bottom and a 1-for-0 solo kill by Whole City mid lane.
I think this is the one thing you have to watch out for on Kunkka. I think you're good. You just have to watch out for level 4, but he got killed at level 4. So now he's probably just gonna like try to kill creeps really fast and then go to the small camp.
What did he do? Just flame break him back to the Firefly?
Yeah, just got like 2 or 3 stacks and then died.
I think he might have even had more than that.
Yeah.
I think he had 3 stacks on him when I went to look at bottom lane. He just kept fighting, so it's probably upward of like 5 or 6, if not more than that.
You don't have a TP? Like, can't you just TP out?
Wyvern was like low mana, couldn't do anything, and then
No, I mean,
Clock was sitting.
you can just TP to base, right? Or no?
He can, but is that even worth it at that point?
I don't
You
think
get
it's
like
worth
extra
it.
self TP. I feel like it's probably pretty good.
I would do it, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're once again seeing more brawling in both the side lanes. Nobody dies this time, though, even though a couple heroes get pretty low there.
Both the carries are having like the same game, same CS, same denies. Kind of weird.
See, Trickster Lad ends up dying to neutrals. I believe it was on purpose there. Could be
Is
wrong.
that
He
even
used the
worth?
Sonic
I
God
don't-
instead, though.
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth, because now look.
Yeah,
this is what
Sonya's
happens.
getting big boy.
Sonic will keep you to tier 1, but that's a lot of regen down. We'll need the Grimstroke to bring him some regen. Actually, he has no gold to bring it even. That's
I mean, Sonic
disastrous.
he has to drop a salve, otherwise he's a sooner grief himself. I'm surprised no one's stacking ancients. They have both Kunkka and Dusa. No one stacked ancients.
They have a Radiant side, have some stacked, but Dire side, not really yet.
Oh, I see. Okay. Whoever did that, commendable.
It was Cello earlier.
Okay, good for him. He knows how to
Same
play
with
the game.
Radiant, to be honest. Like bat, you need 10 stacks, but you can still do it, and it's like still pretty time efficient if your sub can do it for you. And they also have Luna, so I feel like they should also stack
Yeah,
ancients.
yeah, true.
Slendy may
Kunkka-
be in danger mid,
yeah,
actually.
middle.
That's 3 stacks, 4 stacks. Boat comes in. Will X mark as well. Whole City is stunned, but still isn't Firefly. But he actually is out of mana. Slendy will not die this time.
Alright, Sunny knows his limits. But he's not gonna get the rune.
It's a very sad day for Kunkka. Lack of runes is never fun in the hero.
If I was Sunday right now, I would just stack Ancient with Torrent. Cause it's so simple. But he hasn't even attempted it, I think, so. Maybe he'll do it now? I don't know. Maybe just going for it.
See the right area, he goes on Trickster Lad, Grimstroke is there, he has Silence on Kunkka, so Torrent is missed with the X mark now. Silence ends. Now in comes Maestro, they want this Grimstroke desperately. They eventually will
They
try
gotta
to
run
kill,
away.
but- yeah, that's coming, has Lasso. Let the Maestro, Lasso is available, will perhaps get used, Torrent misses. Flame Break hits. Once again, speed attack from Maestro. Maestro will go down. A little over aggressive there with a Dire. Lose their Wyvern. Luckily for them, the Kunkka does not go down, though. They will instead, though, still try in mid lane, but no.
This clock has 2 in power cogs. I don't know if I agree with this build. Rocket Fairy's really value. Gives you lot of vision and stuff, but maybe misskilled. Maybe he just wants the mana burn.
Maybe it's the damage. Like, the big difference between level 1 and 2 is damage, I guess. If like the power cogs knockback damage matters, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Remedy. Would you approve of this clock build?
What I would do is I would normally max out Rocket Flare next because you can push out side lanes with it, and also with cogs, like the difference between the levels is basically you're going to be trapping somebody inside for an extra second, but generally they're not going to live for an extra second. If we're looking top, I think
lane,
Near's
absolutely massive. It was 2-man smoke gank with the Lasso. No figures
and then
needed.
also bottom too.
Grim's bottom,
The
yeah,
one on
he's dead.
Trickster Lad, that man is a little bit inevitably dead, though. For Radiant, though, the much more important kill is found. They lose their Grimstroke bottom lane. They get the Dusa kill with a 2-man smoke top lane. Lasso is on cooldown, but that is a worthwhile Lasso for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a very weird TP. He didn't even wand or TP. He just TP'd straight up. I guess he was optimistic there.
Was a little bit too much, though, for the Dusa to survive. A little bit greedy, perhaps. It happens. Especially with the carry roll sometimes.
Yeah, maybe he didn't know Filsky was coming through.
So Kunkka's ahead of bat and net worth. I feel like this was the plan to dominate this guy. It like did not work at all.
It's barely a lead, but even then, any kind of lead is never ideal. Bottom lane, they're also moving on to Cello. Torrent misses, but X Mark is there. Cogs are there. It is a very dead lion. Yes, indeed.
It's a good rotation by Sunday. What is Jay buying? Let's see. He has mana boots now with corrosion. I wonder what's his main item gonna be, the big one.
Maybe like Blink Shard, potentially? Might be the options. I'm not really a Pango player, though.
Yeah, let's check. Luna's doing the stack with the Bow
Yeah.
Rider.
He's struggling.
He's definitely struggling. If I was Luna, I would not go this build either. I feel like you should max Aura. Logical thoughts, carry player?
Wait, do you mean Max Lunar Blessing or Max
Logical here.
Glaives?
Logical is trolling. I would go Max
Yeah.
Blessing.
Really?
I also usually do max blessing.
Huh, I didn't know that. I'm usually like a 2 points Blessing gamer into Max the Glaives, almost always.
Yeah, it's like a... You think it's good, but it's kind of like a bait. Because Blessing just gives you so much damage, you just kill everything faster.
Yeah, in a lot of the camps, like you kill the small ones before the big ones, like half health or something. Like watch now, see, there's no bounces.
It's actually pretty insightful, thank you. I learned something very important about Luna today.
When you play Luna in the next in-house, Badger, max E.
That's never gonna happen. I'm never playing Luna in these invests, I'm pretty sure.
Sunday also had like a lot of time. Like he could have been pressuring top more, and like when you're just like hitting the tower with your creeps behind you, it's nice. Even though it doesn't affect the creeps, just like it adds up the amount of extra hits that you get on just like free on the tower with the extra 20 damage that you would have if it was max.
Well, Jay is rushing Lotus Orb.
Huh.
I'm down with that one. I mean, I would go Blink probably, but that's just me. Maybe
His build would be really swag if his Dusa was having a good game, but his Dusa is literally the 6th highest net worth core, so I don't know how I feel about it.
One downside about the clock build is you can't scout for Luna stacks. So if you knew that Luna was either low or was taking stacks, you could run over there because he's got a 6 already. So it just gives him kill potential on the Luna, and the Luna has to either have a support with him taking stacks or, you know, be a little bit scared.
Yeah, I don't know what dire supports are doing currently. They're just both sitting middle. Kind of weird.
Speaking of supports, though, it's the rated supports who are 3-man smoke ganking. Once again, looking to go with the lasso onto Nier. Stonegaze is actually not skilled, so it's lasso. Finger is up, can be used, will be used. Minus Nier. Once again, another good smoke gank defines Nier. As
Luna
that was
down.
top lane, though,
Luna
it is Luna goes down top lane. Kunkka Pangolier went in the gank there. Luna goes down to both carries. Once again, are suffering.
Okay, Sunny's going. Sunny went Sanj. I agree with this.
Ooh,
Very
hook shot back mid lane. They're heading out of the
Yeah.
city. That man is in a little bit of danger. Epi now comes on in. Splinterfield from Filsky. They have to Wyvern. Wyvern is low. Brick is there. Down goes Hype perhaps. Curse is there on the 2. Down goes Hype. Down goes Maestro. They move to Slendy. They are running at that man. The Inkswell, it stuns. But now in comes Dusa. Once again, Softbuckle is there. X-Mark is there. Onto the Sand King. In comes the stun there from the line. Hit on the 2, actually. Filsky goes out there to the damage, perhaps, from Dusa. Never mind from Jay. Now Cello goes out to Swashbuckle. It's a 2-for-2 overall exchange. Jesus. A lot of fighting early.
Yeah,
This is really good if they get this tower, and it looks like they might. So
yeah, it's dead.
Very dead.
Jay is solo carrying this game currently. Very nice. Good to see.
Yeah, I think Jay's doing really well this game. That was actually so crit. Just both the carries, like, I would actually feel so
yeah.
bad because I think in neither of those deaths were on either of the carries. There was just like no information on the map whatsoever, so they had to go farm somewhere shitty, and they both just died for it. But it looks like they're the noobs because they're the ones who died.
I feel like Teal thought he was safe because he saw both supports mid, but you know the other hero just ganked him. So
Say false sense of security, like, oh yeah, the ganking heroes, they're mid, they're doing nothing, problem solved. Oh wait, Kunkka, Pangolier, I'm dead.
yeah.
Kind of feels
mean-
like neither of these teams. Sorry, go.
No, go ahead.
It kind of feels like neither of these teams have ideas on what they want to do with the map right now because there's just like empty lanes and like they both just kind of like let towers die, and yeah, I feel like they could be a lot more efficient with these like areas on the map. Like there's just a ton of unfarmed camps top lane.
It's a fascinating gank bottom lane. It's 2-man onto Slendy. Seems like nobody might die though. Burrow is there on Slendy.
Just
Now Radiant and Dire
missed the
both
tiebreaker.
finally arrive. Their spike is there now. In comes Lasso. There into Jay, but in comes the Winter's Curse. There onto the Bat Rider. This is a little bit chaotic. Roll comes through. Hookshot comes through. X-Mark is there. Onto the Sand King. Slendy brings him back. Filsky blinks in. Eclipse is there. So much damage coming up the epicenter as well. Down goes Whole City. Grimstroke is low. Grimstroke dies. Slendy dies. Swashbuckle's there. On to Sonagod. Sonagod will go down as well. Ends up being a 3-for-1 there. Once again, Nearly Tilted finally finding good engagements. 3-for-1 in their favor.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight. I can't believe Sunny got choice to join that. I feel like you should just dip, but maybe he's it's the team commitment. Just fucking go in. And Sunday switched up his build. He's going BKB now, just with the casual Sanj. I think it's okay. I wouldn't do. I would probably go Halberd first because it's really good against Luna. So maybe he just thinks he just needs to tank it up with the BKB, you know?
I guess he wants to stand in front.
More than
Nier's fine already, right?
Sorry, what'd you say, Logical?
I'm saying I like his idea more than your build.
That is
Yeah,
a
I like it too.
fantastic- You got you two
Yeah.
Blink away with full ski mid lane?
Yeah,
That was good.
That
I
was
think you need BKB this game.
fantastic.
I mean, this Lotus is good from Pango. He just got it. Slap it on Kunkka, let him walk up and try and X someone. It's like pretty good.
Seems like it's really Dire have a lot of momentum right now, though. Is that an accurate read of the game right now?
I
Yeah,
mean,
just-
yeah.
Okay, this ward that they have near the Dire tier 2, it gives them like a lot of the map. Like Nier pretty much gets to farm like these extra like 3.5 camps, like these 3 camps that the ward covers, and also like kind of this hard camp and the medium camp. And so they are just getting a lot more money from the map right now, even though they have this like bots Bat Rider and this Luna who can kill a lot of creeps. They just are in possession of less creeps, so game Dire's favor.
This occurred because we have 5 people. Logical's not in our broadcast channel. I can't see what he's drawing. It makes me very sad.
I'm not drawing anything.
Oh.
I'm just kind of moving around. It's okay.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
I'm a big drawing arrows guy. Big guy. I'm sure you've heard.
Thoughts on this Dusa build? He's doing Manta BKB.
It's very defensive. Wow.
Game 3, you know, elimination
Wait,
game.
what? Did you say
Gotta go scared
DOS?
builds, yeah.
No, the Dusa, bro.
Oh, Dusa. Okay. I was like,
Scary
hello?
game, you know? You lose this one, you're out. You don't
That's
want to
true.
die.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I was
So-
kind of scared.
Yeah, I don't think it's good.
No.
Maybe he'll change it. Maybe they'll take a fight and he'll realize he's stronger, you know?
You're just not gonna have damage, right? I feel like every time I have a Dusa on my team, they do these like dumb builds. Hitting with wet noodles and not killing anybody.
That's almost a concern. It's like if the build is so defensive, it's almost like you can't actually do anything. And the game might slip out of his hands here.
Maybe he just relies on the Conka Pango to do damage. For now, so he can just live.
Yeah, I feel like this Pango, just like the way he's playing and his itemization, it's like he's just trying to set up for his Dusa. I feel like they kind of just have like different ideas about how the game.
Big jump mid lane out of Sonagod. Boat is there. Hookshot was there. Sonagod is no longer there. Absolutely massive catch for the Dire. Radiant get nothing in exchange quite yet, though. Filsky and Holsteady might look to change that onto Hype. Burrow Strike is there now. In comes Bat. In comes Torrent. Torrent will miss. In comes Yeppy perhaps. Last one is there for Curse to cancel that one for now. Lotus comes out in the Slendy, and looks like Dire maybe able to run away, unless Jay wants to turn and fight. Near, though, actually walks in, grabs the bounty, and Filsky never mind takes it. They head to the Sand King. Epi still is not used. The roll comes out. Xmark comes in. Onto their gun. In comes that Soulbind. They're on the clock and Dusa. But Radiant are dying. Trickster Lad certainly will go down, but can Dire find more? Probably not, but it's still 2 very clean kills there.
Radiant's in shambles.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
seems pretty accurate actually.
Radiant has no damage either, it seems like. As
Yeah.
like, he lassos, and then no one has follow-up, and then he's stunned on Bat. He really needs his BKB on Bat. Maybe that'll change something, but I don't think so, because he's still gonna get Wyvern ulted. I think he has to lasso the Wyvern. That's just me. He might die here middle.
The next Mark boat will be there. Splinter Blast was missed, but in comes Jay. Buckle is there. Torrent is there. Shield Crash is there. Whole City once again no longer there. That's now 13 kills per nearly tilted. Adds to their now 4K gold lead.
This guy's so sad, man. On Bat, he like can't get his BKB.
Yeah, I think Yellow's just winning the game. That was crazy. You're like so close to BKB and you're just showing a lane like that. I don't know.
He was desperate for farm and he just could not find it.
There's a lot of farm in the
Yeah,
probably, like, anywhere else on the map.
He had these 2 camps like this, you know? You see the drawing badger?
I can see that drawing, I hear
there
you.
you go. Alright, so he had those 2. I'm pretty sure he would have got it. Just was like if he was like 30 seconds less impatient, you know? That's
Alas,
life.
poor Whole City. Lack of patience. They once again dust Filsky, but deja vu. Filsky blinks away and puts the exact 2 same chat lines in the chat. Over
Minus
the
80.
miskill. Minus 80 indeed.
Sandy had the right idea. If you just Tidebring it first.
And you're just getting Scotty. He's not getting BKB.
Good
I like
shit.
that. I like that a lot actually.
Yeah, same.
Kanka has BKB now, so I expect people that just run around on Dire.
Radiant is gonna really struggle unless they get a good fight where Luna stays alive and gets some kill credits, or if they can just like perma lock someone down with like Burrow Strike, Lasso, and fingers and Lion spells. Otherwise, they're just gonna be really low damage for like a lot of this game, especially if they just keep kind of splitting the map evenly. The Deuce is gonna be way more difficult to deal with than the Luna.
Yeah, this Luna is actually so poor.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Whenever I like click on the Luna and like put myself in her shoes, it's like the just looking at the map, it's always really ambiguous as to where.
Oh no, it's Whole City once again trying to farm his BKB, Xmark, Boat, Swashbuckle, but in comes Filsky looking to save his man Whole City. Lasso
Oh,
is
he
there,
didn't load
Jay
it.
goes down. Now Slendy is on the run. But Filsky is chasing, Inkspell is there, BKB is now ending. Burrow, Earthspike, But in comes the curse, looking to delay. It's on to 3. Actually, it's pretty fantastic. Now in comes Torn. Perhaps Soulbind is there. Hookshot is there. Chudamel is no longer there. But Radiant are still pursuing. Soulbind is now expiring. Inkspell is there. Burrow Strike's on 2. Actually, it's fantastic. Down goes Slendy. Correction. Cello was denied. Hype goes down as well. So there's 3 kills for a kill deny. And Radiance, at long last, may have turned the tide.
Yeah.
He got
That's
the
kind of like what I
deny.
meant with this Pango shit. Like, you get in and die, die before you ult, and like, the whole fight's sad. I think if he had Lotus on himself, he's fine, right? He just doesn't get lassoed, and
Yeah,
I don't know.
it happens. But I don't even think that matters that much for Dire. Because Dusa lived, Luna TP'd and didn't get a kill. Right? He didn't get a kill?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, he didn't get a kill. He just got assist. So I don't know. And mid tower's still up, bottom tower's still up. So
I pushed Kunkka down a lot on net worth chart.
I mean,
Behind
Kunkka doesn't
2
care
heroes
anymore,
now.
I think.
I mean,
think
he's still going for Water Park, right? The egg shard's so good, he doesn't have it yet.
He's
It's
always
like kind
going
of a
for
big
Shard.
deal.
I mean, I would go Halberd. Shard's okay too because of the storm yes.
I like the shard's kind of broken.
I mean, for sure, but not in my hands, so I never buy it.
It's like pretty low cooldown, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's 14. Yeah.
It's very powerful. I'm actually a little bit surprised there's not... It's like a super eerie game, similar to last time there was a Game 3, where it was near #1 net worth and his other cores were struggling. And then, just like this, the situation, this game state, the game just crashed. It's almost like we're resuming last week's Game 3.
Let's hope not. I don't want to wait again to schedule a game, but
Dude, if it crashes again, we're playing it out like half an hour later. We are not waiting another fucking week for this shit. I was so upset they had to wait an entire week for this.
I like this clock. He's going pipe. I'm down with that. Cause and Filski's like Epi would be like whatever. He's still gonna impact in fights because he went this Axe build, which I like actually. I thought about it. I didn't like it at first, but it's pretty cool. He can stun like 3 heroes at once. And
Yeah,
not
I was
show
good in
them
that
back.
last fight.
Yeah, it's really good. So maybe if Dara takes his bottom tower, it's looking rough for Radiant. I think. They're like, okay, Glyph used. They're gonna trade mid tower for it. Oh, Pango's
think it-
TPing. They might fight this.
Now the roll is up. Now in comes Whole City. Lotus Orb is there. Now in comes Epi, perhaps. TPs are flying from the Dire. Stonegaze is there. Radiant now are retreating. But the roll comes out. Stonegaze is still going. They're looking for Trickster Lad. Soulbind is there looking to delay and retreat. Trickster Lad already dead. Chudamel that's a curse as well from Maestro. And the fight is extraordinarily spread out right now. But Dire are pursuing, looking for Filski. But he blinks away from the X mark once again. It's fantastic from Filski. But the hookshot he cannot blink away from. Battery Assault is there. Torrent is there. Stone! Or sorry, the Mystic Snake is there. They certainly will kill Filski, it appears. And another X-Mark comes in. That will be a dead Sand King. And Dire, with their 3 kills, triumphantly walk on in to Roshan Pit.
Yeah, that was really weird. I think once you realize that Dire is not committing for bottom tower, you just dip from middle. But they committed, so
Dude, that Wyvern curse was huge. This guy
Yeah.
came from like down here, like
yeah, that was lit.
playing. Yeah.
And I'm surprised he didn't insta Grimstroke ulti to Pango, because he was right next to Dusa, and that would just... I think that would screw both of them up, because Pango got like 2 more stuns in the middle. I don't know, I think on Luna or something, but... He just ulted Dusa and Kunkka, so...
Yeah, I don't know how that Pango didn't die either. He was standing up front with the bug on him, and no one wanted to stun him because he had Lotus, but like you just stun him, he's alone, right?
Yeah, I think Lion should just commit
Like
hex.
just fucking stun yourself and stun him, it's
I
fine.
think Lion commits hex and he should die, but... Maybe like, Sonic God is too scared to commit. Because I think that's the only way you kill him. You need Sonic God to commit.
He has BKB. Like who's gonna stop? Like,
I don't
Curse, I
think he had
guess?
BKB before that fight, bro.
oh, he didn't.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
I think he just finished it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I see.
I feel like these Dire supports are so farmed. Maestro has 7. He's like Omega farmed actually. He actually almost has this too. He can disassemble the mana boots. Maestro's playing out of his mind. Does he have hate for anyone in Radiant? Or what? What's the beef?
I don't think so, but it's always a fun relationship with some of these players sometimes. Torrent will be there on Trickster Lad. He certainly will get on Grimstroke. Dire may search for more, but it will only be a 5 support claimed with that movement.
Sunday's going for the Sanj Kaya. I don't know about it, how I feel about this, but
He did
he
this
always
in the other game too.
yeah, he
right?
always does this magic build. So
Why would you get this before like Ags and does he have mana issues?
not really, because you can just execute a
Yeah,
base.
I wouldn't think he does, right? He has bottle, his
I
stick.
mean, Sanj Kaya looks kind of cool in your inventory. So
Yeah, it's like a flex. It's like a we're already winning, and I'm gonna waste 2,000 gold on literally nothing.
Well,
That
it's
was
high
going
ground time,
Tiger.
apparently, yeah. Still have 3 minutes on the Aegis, so I have plenty of time to slowly chip this thing out. It's still on Unto to do so, but Sand King actually is now dusted. They will not kill him quite yet. X-Mark is there, boat will be there. They're stunning Filsky, Stonegates is there, Hookshot's there on Trickster Lad as well. This is pretty fantastic for the Dire. Filsky gets away barely. Grimstroke remains alive. Sonic got that. He's in. Eclipse, BKB, trying to fight, but he's doing so little damage. But now Hype on the run. Dire are retreating. The curse, it's only on to 1 this time, and now Near will lose the Aegis to the damage from the Luna, and now Lasso is there. On to Jay. Can they kill him? The Cold Embrace is there. The Epicenter is there. Solendi's getting low. Jay is getting low. Jay goes down. And Radiance, they have held.
yeah, I don't know about going high ground. That was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. That was just crazy. I feel like once you don't get the kill on Filsky, you just back. But the clock went in and they were committed. So
It's like a super polar ass type defense as well, where you just get behind and you take this beautiful high ground deep. They lose nothing, not even a buyback for that. A fantastic hold.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't credit Radiant for that. I would discredit Dire for doing that.
It's like,
You know what
I
I-
understand what you mean, but it's one of those things where it just keeps
Well,
happening
it's just
against this
negative
team, right?
first. Don't worry about him. I think
Every
the
team
Luna
does this.
bought out the shard right before that fight, and that with Grimstroke did like I want to say a majority of the damage aside from like Epi.
Dude, he has Quiver. Okay.
I don't know.
He's just
Sunday like
picked up Quiver.
okay, top.
He should be fine. He is
Blink,
indeed fine.
yeah.
I was going to say he'll BKB after the boat hits him because it was on cooldown, but if he's going to blink dodge the boat, he won't need the BKB apparently.
But in that fight, also Sunny like saved the wave and didn't use it on or on SK. It's not even like a long cooldown spell. I'm not really sure why he did.
That's life.
Like he did. SK got out with like 300 HP. Probably could
Yeah,
have killed him if you
yeah.
committed.
I think Clock just went on the wrong target. Because if Clock just commits on Sand King as well, it's a free. And then the Force of Buy, but he went on Grimstroke instead. The Maestro has this. Can you queue up the Refresher? This is like Chad Wyvern.
Ooh, Sonic barely gets away top lane. Slendy almost found him in the trees there, actually, with the torrent. It's a little bit late in the timing, I think, and the distance.
The Bat's going Ags. What does this Ags do?
You hit 2 heroes with Lasso.
2 heroes?
Yeah.
I don't know about this one, but
You can maybe get 4 heroes with Grimstroke if you.
that's true.
How does it work with the Lotus? Like if you click on the non-Lotus guy and the other
Yeah,
guys.
you can grab the
Does it
guy
work?
who's Lotus. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
I mean, he's the platinum bat, you know? He's the bat player.
Isn't he platinum on, like, most of the heroes in Dota, though?
I mean, I'm not too well versed in Yellow's hero pool, but if you say so, I'll take your word
He is,
for it.
like, one of the most, like, massive,
Yeah,
prolific Dota
he has
standards I've ever
3
seen.
master tiers.
He is an
29
unbelievable
Pango,
Dota
27
spammer.
Axe,
Shout out
26
Molo.
Slardar.
Oh, he is in severe danger. Okay, X-Mark is there.
that was a
Radiant-
really good X.
They got a little bit lucky, actually, as only the Lion caught there. They managed to dodge completely on their course top lane. For now, at least. They may find him anyways.
That's cool,
Curse is
okay.
there. Ooh. Hookshot can't cancel TP. He'll try to TP, but... No, it blocks the hook at Maestro! But the bash is there
Hook
from
bash.
Jay. Oh no, never mind. Sonic God goes down.
That was a very weird sequence of events, but it worked out for Dire, so they can't be mad. Radiant's mad for sure. He's like, fuck, you got it. I got bashed. That's what Teal's saying right now.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, Jay's just better.
Yep. The basher. What a Chad pickup.
They actually almost messed up the guaranteed kill as well. They were blocking the hook shot, but it worked out. They got lucky a little bit.
Yeah, every team gets one blocked hook shot. It only happens. It's like how every Morphling gets one like dumb death, like morphing down.
Yeah, maybe a couple. Give me some slack.
I was gonna say, is that how you tell yourselves when the team comes?
Yeah,
I mean, Patter died to a Cobalt, so I don't know.
I'm still mad about Foreplay fucking leaving his shooter in the middle of the tri-camp.
Yeah, I used the shovel and I spawned the Cobalt and I TP'd, and Patter was morphing down and he got hit by it, so
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah,
that's our life.
it was just sitting by the side shop.
That was against Guam's team too.
It was
Yeah.
against Guam's.
No, shit.
Unlucky.
So Nier's going, okay, he was going Blink, and I was gonna go, like, that's lit, but he killed the BKB, so, unlit.
He's here to win. You know, Nier is a very serious player. He's not here to lose. He's here to win, I guess.
Logical, what would you go? Would you go BKB this game?
I don't like this BKB purchase. I would go Satanic, I'm pretty sure. I think that's a lot better. I think like Satanic and Daedalus is like the items just like of this patch, I feel like. You buy them on like every carry hero.
True.
And you're just
Yeah.
invincible because you just crit. And so you lifesteal back because you crit. And all these like Lunas, Deuces, Gyros, you just have Daedalus Satanic and you just
Yeah.
can't die anymore.
I don't know why he's going BKB, actually.
Yeah, me too. I mean, like,
Maybe.
Radiant has a lot of heroes that are bad against BKB, but you're Dusa, you don't really
Yeah,
want to
he was
play
Dusa,
BKB.
that's what I'm saying, yeah. He
He
bought
actually
it.
bought it, yeah. I was like, maybe he's just trolling us. We've been talking about the
He
whole
queued it multiple
time.
times this game. I can't say I'm surprised that he bought it.
I mean, I would have liked to see him go Shard or Scepter because a lot of Radiant is targeted spells.
That's true, too. But I don't know, I think you might lack damage with that build, maybe. I think he just wants to, like, crit them up, you know?
I mean, the Ags is damage, but what's it called? I think the Shard's good, but I think the Ags is just kind of a bait on that here. I don't really see many people go for it anymore, and even Nier took the 30 attack speed, which I think people do now. I think that's more common. Over the
Dota's like so strange. Like I remember early in this past, people were talking about like this Ags and the Shard being so immensely good, and now just people aren't even buying anymore.
I mean, people just found out that going, like, crit and, like, just this 8-click down lane is way better, so...
it got pretty considerably nerfed as well with how they rearranged the talents in one of the smaller patches. I think it
Oh,
was
like, C or D?
7829B or 7829C.
Give me a new patch.
As I say, speaking of patches, please
New patch.
spare us. New badge.
Man, please, nerf Naga, man. This guy keeps 8-picking Naga in our games.
The hero's
They're
not even
not
good.
they're gonna buff it probably.
I think it'll get untouched because people were picking it during the End Major.
Oh, man.
I mean, that was like literally centuries ago at this point, so...
I normally don't
Yeah.
reference Twitch chat in my cast, but there's a choice quote I need to go for, and I quote, "These 4 co-casters sound like effing and noobs. It will be shit to play with them, I bet." Quote, Ravioli Dota. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like,
Actually, I could tell that one. I could tell who it was before he finished it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I,
feel like,
thought maybe it would be Jinx.
And then
Yeah,
Jinx, actually, funny you mentioned Jinx. Jinx responded, "True."
Yeah.
classic, bro, classic. This is our team environment. Fucking toxic. I never want, like, the last season I'm never playing with these guys again. Don't want to do it.
Yeah. Foreplay's a shit
Ravioli?
captain. He's not keeping
Dude.
the boys in line.
Ravioli, like, when he plays
Captain,
Abaddon,
dude. Four plays a captain now?
I'm not a captain.
Wait, are you not? Who's the captain? Is it logical?
Yeah, it's logical.
I mean, he drafts.
I mean, he just
I
drafts
guess.
because he wants to pick himself Naga.
Yeah.
That's my only reasoning.
That's true.
So good hook shot there from long range on a Trickster Lad. That's been the story of Trickster Lad's game, is like dying basically in this circle right here at the tri-camp area. Getting
Yeah,
sort
I
of
can't.
uncle.
I don't know why he walked up. It's like that's like death zone. You know, you just don't want to go up there. Just sit in your base. It's way safer. It's like a bait for supports. Like, oh, I know there's a ward there, 100%. Let me go get the D ward, and then they just get jumped.
His build is good on Grimstroke. Like, I think Mana Boot Ags is like pretty much core on... Or not like core, but I think it's like pretty standard if you're 5 Grimstroke, especially against these like heroes that are good to steal. But with the way he's been playing, I feel like it would have been a lot better if he just won some like 4 Shard or a Glimmer.
He's close to the axe though.
I
He
mean,
just got another
He's gonna
bounty.
get a 40-minute Ags.
You got it, bro. You got it. You know? He believes.
What do you mean he's one component away?
He bleeds. Maybe his brace won't die before they finish, you know?
One place stays Kofen.
We return to the high ground seeds. T3 is dead. The roll is there from Jay. Nier is hitting. Sonagon walks out the BKB. Eclipse is there. Epicenter is there. Slendy has cheese though. Nier has Stone Gaze. The curse is there. I'm gonna leave Sonagon. Now Maestro is low. Hookshot comes on in. The Filski doesn't into the fight. Grimstroke dies. Buys back. Sonagon dies. Buys back. Maestro goes down. Torrent comes out. Filski, though, appears to be fine. Meanwhile, whole city is isolated. Being hit by a floor will go down. The beams are still flying. Now it's the third buyback. That buyback. Once again, Burrow is there. This time with the Slendy. There's no more cheese. Cello goes down. Slendy goes down. We're seeing Hype very low. Nier starting to run out of mana, but still has that Aegis. So it will be the first life of the Dusa very soon. Line is not back as well, so it's 4 buybacks. They certainly will look to keep fighting. Question is, who can they find? Nier has been flame break back, fingers there on the Hype. Filski gets a Burrow there on the 2. Actually, Earspike is there on the Hype. Hype goes down. Now Nier is trying to fight. He has so much damage, so much HP, just nowhere near enough mana it appears. Filski will die back. Trickster Lad actually will also die back. Jay now comes in looking to save Nier, but it's not enough. Nier goes down. Jay will come down as well. It is a full 5-man wipe, but an extraordinarily costly hold for Polaras.
Yeah, this is the classic where our team did this once and we never did it again, where we took a fight bottom, like just like this, and then we didn't have this outpost. And then we didn't, like, nobody bought back, but if they have the outpost, Clock buys back, Wyvern buys back, I think they can just win the fight and end the game there. But, you know, that's life. Sometimes you just forget the outpost.
We won that game anyways, though, right?
Yeah, but I was coping, because I bought back and there was no outpost.
Yeah. I mean, you stay open, even if there would be an outpost.
That's true.
Yeah, you're always coping.
What can you do, man? Someone has to do it. I mean, I think this game gets, like, harder now, because this guy's gonna have crit and beam on Luna, so... He's gonna hit 25 too, so it's kind of... Slight throw, even though they're up in gold, but...
He might as well buy out as
eh?
well for the Daedalus, because he has no buyback. He might as well finish the Daedalus.
Yep.
I mean, he finished Pike, not Halberd. Do you think you need that? Do you need the Force?
No, I think
I don't think so.
Daedalus Satanic would have been better.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
But what's it called? I'm pretty sure Sonagon made money from that, even though he bought back. So I think Radiant's actually... Radiant doesn't mind trading like that, because it's not like Dire even got a Rex. Even if they did get a Rex, it'd still be good for Radiant. Because now, even though they bought back, they're like... It's a lot easier to see how they can win this game.
Yeah, they're actually on the map.
Did get a telescope too, which is really good for Luna.
Oh, that's just life. Okay, he's going Satanic now. He didn't go Daedalus.
Yeah, I don't like this. I feel like I would have liked like Morbid Mask Daedalus and to finish Satanic after. I think he's gonna be low damage still.
Maybe he's thinking, hey, I have no buyback, I must survive. Satanic does that, but...
I mean, he also went the 30% lifesteal talent, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, no, I can't fault him for.
Can't fault him for it,
like,
but...
I know what his thought process is, but just seeing everything, I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
He's the higher mark player in the team, man. I'll back with
He's
him.
actually higher more than me right now. I think I can't talk shit.
I mean, you're dog shit, so what the fuck do you expect?
Yeah, how can you do that?
Sonagon's higher than you? Or who?
I lost some games today, and I saw he like, got carried by Gunnar one game, I think.
Damn, you're gonna call him out like that, bro? Come on.
I mean, dude, I'd rather get carried than lose. I don't know.
That's true. Anyway, so this, I don't know. The next fight is gonna be the Roshan, and that could go anyway, I think. So Radiant better have, I mean, Dire better have buybacks on their supports, and yeah, everyone but Dusa should have.
Alright, it's 2-man lasso there into Dusa and the Clockwork. In comes Curso. It's fantastic. It's delaying. Hype goes down. In comes Bolt. Slendy is low. Nier is low. Radiant, they may have held here. Epi comes in. Dire are collapsing. Whole city goes down though. Sonagon's trying to fight. He's stunned. Nier, he's so low. Nier goes down. Jay is low. Jay goes down. Polar Ass. They're defended. It is a dieback on Whole City. But it's 3 dead, and a buyback on Clock Force. Cello comes forward, misses the stun, looks for a Hex, and the Dire supports may run away. But Polar Ass, they have once again defended the base.
Logical thoughts on that fight?
Near Boomer Fingers, I feel like you're supposed to BKB the Lasso, and I think you don't go for that play unless you're confident that you can BKB before the Lasso. But
Right.
yeah, Maestro could have also salvaged it if he cursed the Luna. That's why Sonic got tipped him, I think.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
he cursed
Luna
the
got
bat
a-
and the Luna BKB and got to deal damage. I mean, they did that because the Dusa had finished in Ags, and he had the shard as well, so they felt confident that he couldn't just get bursted like that. But yeah, those mishaps made it so that he died pretty much before he could have any impact in the fight.
Yeah, they did a good job too. Like they popped the snake with the Lucent Beam, and then tanked the stun, and then went in. So like actually didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You remember what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say that Luna popped BKB before the curse went off, so
Yeah.
the curse is basically over, and then also with the double soulbind and the Lucent Beam, it just did a lot of lifesteal for Luna to survive.
Ooh, split the wickets on that hookshot there from Hype, but it will end up being a full set of racks middle regardless. Polar Ass are the ones. They have brought back an 11,000 gold lead, no matter what. And the curse is there. It's on Luna this time. Can they kill her? Jay looks to roll. Hex is there from
Oh,
Cello.
Epi.
Luna roll. In comes Epi. In comes perhaps Burrow Strike. Not used quite yet. Cold Embrace is there. Finger comes in. Jay, though, is still alive. In comes Stone Grace. Nearly tilted. Are looking to defend. They have stoned Filski. Can they find more? It is a kill on Sand King. Also a kill on the Grimstroke. So they have grabbed 2. But once again, that is a full set of racks taken in middle lane. And nearly tilted. They may be starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, for sure. If I was Dire right now, I would tell my team to smoke it up and just fucking hunt for Luna. But Sonic God's doing the correct play. He's sitting in base. Like, yeah, he's just sitting in base because he knows.
Yeah, the 4-man buyback that they did on the bottom hold is only on cooldown on the heroes for 2 more minutes. So if they like if they don't die in this 2-minute period, then they're just like insanely ahead, I think, because then they even have some leeway if they die once.
Dire's going for the HG again, though.
It's once again go time. Sand King has bought back. And Dire actually are respecting the Filski buyback. Or at least waiting on a creep wave or something.
No, I think they should just get out and play near Roshan and get wards up near Rosh.
Ooh, that is a super late Roshan respawn as well. That is near the max possible window there. That is disastrous for nearly tilted.
That's just unlucky. How much impact has Water Park been doing? Anyone seeing the torrents hit or what?
No, done nothing.
Alright. That's life.
Yeah, I mean he could have had this item like for that last high ground push. I think if he didn't go Kaya item right, he didn't have it. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool though, you know. He needed the mana, right? Hope.
We're
Cool.
at the point now where Sonic God actually is 6 slotted. That is a full Daedalus now. He can perhaps upgrade Treads to say some other fun item, but the Luna is not going to be getting much bigger. Same with
Logical.
Dusa though. Dusa also is 6 slotted.
If you were Luna, what would you get? Logical?
There, why you put me on the spot like that?
I
MKV
mean,
maybe?
I would go Swift Blink, because that item just looks cool. on your team.
Warplay's addicted to Swift Link, I don't get it, but
It's a cool item, man. It's a very fun to use item.
Yeah.
that's alright. Yeah, I think just like MKV's pretty good to deal with. I mean, actually, there is not really that high
Dusa
armor,
doesn't
so
have-
it's not
yeah,
that
he
useful.
doesn't have the talent on Dusa. He went to damage.
Oh, maybe I'd go Butterfly. Actually, Butterfly sounds good.
You just got the
it
talent.
That's true. He just
Oh,
did.
yeah, he got a 26 or what?
27.
Yeah, 27.
Oh, right. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's not like there's that much that makes him like this is like pretty much the strongest he's gonna get. I mean, yeah, he'll drop his treads and he'll slot in flicker, but this is pretty much most damage he's gonna do relative to Deuce's timings.
Actually, Nier has a lot of room to grow still, unlike Sonic God. Still the axe lesson against Satanic. This is a little bit scary if you're Radiance, because even though all these holds have happened, you still don't necessarily have the late game. You still have to play excellent, superb Dota to even win this one game, win and take all situation.
Yeah, a lot of high pressure situation in this game, you know? Dire choked a bit, Radiant choking a bit. I can understand it. I would fucking definitely choke.
Just a reminder for anyone joining us, it is indeed the makeup game 3 for Polarass and Nearly Tilted. It is effectively a best of 1. It is winner take all the play. The men with me tonight roll swap, and the loser will indeed go home.
You should have known that.
Roche down.
Yep, this is the third Roshan this time. Aegis to Near, Cheese to Slendy. Not sure where the okay. First Shard is also on Slendy, so a lot of Kunka water park action incoming in this next fight.
Yeah, Kai actually matters now, I guess.
Yeah.
He needs
I feel
two
like
rounds of spells.
I feel like if you're gonna go this build, why don't you just go torrent damage at 15, right? Because doesn't it
Yeah.
affect torrent storm as well?
I would say you probably get that. Yeah.
What does
He does
torrent
have-
damage actually do, though?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't do anything. Just do more damage if you hit your torrents. You just gotta hit them. And I mean, I don't know. If you go torrent storm, I feel like you just want that extra damage because why not, you know? But strength is probably better, I think. Fuck it. I would go torrent storm damage if I went this magic build. Just commit.
Yeah, I think I would take
Yeah.
all the torrent talent, even like the 10-1.
Yeah, I would take the 10-1 too, but maybe he just wanted
Yeah.
because he went Sanj first, so maybe he had a different idea of the game. And then, you know, he went the Sanj Beaky bait. He thought he was going to like the physical conquer, and then he just like switched it up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Jay looked at his items and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I believe it.
We're seeing
I mean-
Shellow's been on the long con, been looking to cut a creep wave for probably 2 minutes now. He's finally doing it.
Yeah, this is what our team hates the most. It's called it's a very. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows this term. It's called rats.
Oh god, it is go time once again. Stone Gaze's actually kind of wasted this time around. There actually is nobody stunned. And the rats are still alive, actually.
Dark Portrait is online. They're spooked.
Yeah, I think Nier actually got scared by the Dark Portrait.
There's actually a Lotus Orb Dark Portrait, but obviously the Grimsword illusion nowhere near as impactful as a Medusa illusion. At Lotus, it's still putting in work. The range racks are still alive, bottom.
Oh, dude, he has no mana.
And Nier
Line
is-
just sucked him dry.
Very low on mana. Soulbind comes out, their BKB is running away. Lasso, it's there. It's on 3, actually. It's
Triple lasso.
fantastic. In comes Eclipse, Radiant, Epi, Burrow, the damage. Down goes Hype, down goes Slendy. Hype buys back, but Nier may lose his Aegis right here, right now. He's low on mana. Boats are flying. The roll is flying. Dire are trying to fight. Burrow's still going out. Nier goes down. Hookshot comes in. It misses. Maestro has no curse. Already used it. He's stunned. Will go down. Nier has respawned. He's flickering, but he's so isolated. Dire, they're trying to save this man, but can they possibly do it? Nier flickers. Burrow, it's once again there. It's fantastic. Nier so far in the base now. Down goes Jay. Down goes Trickster Lad. Jay buys back. Hype dies back. And now the pearls are still going. It's fantastic. Nier still somehow has some mana. He just gets with the snake once again. Slendy refreshes everything. The torrent storms. The boats. It's so much. Filski goes down. Wyvern buys back. But it's once again Soulbind. Second time this fight. Sonagod is low. Has Satanic. Tries Satanic. Can he heal? Yes, he can. But he's torrented. Soulbind still going. Stonegaze once again back. Sonnet appears to be doomed. He goes down. He will have to buy back right here, right now. Dire turn back to the racks once again. Cello is stunned. Shield Crash misses. Torrent misses. Sonnet is back. Dire are now once again trapped in the base. Slendy is low. Dire are under tier 4s. Lasso, it's back. It's once again on Nier. Can they finish this man? Finger. No, there's a BKB once again from Nier. He's on the run. Dire are trying to retreat. Nier, he's just so low. Has Satanic. Has mana. He's stunned. Torrent. It's onto Slendy. Trying to help his teammate out, but Nier even deeper this with the flicker. Sonagod is man fighting. Satanic once again there. Nier flickers once again. Sonagod flickers. The racks still alive. Nier low. The tidal wave brings Sonnet back, but they beam onto Nier. The Embrace tries to delay, but it might not be enough. Soulbind once again there for the third time this fight. Nier finally goes down. Now it's Slendy who is the target. He tries to TP. It will not work. Inkswell, damage, both flying, but down goes Slendy. Dire, they get nothing, and they have lost so much.
Jesus Christ.
Bro.
Dire's like where they're positioned for that fight is like crazy. I can't believe they actually got 3 for lasso like that.
Yeah, Hull City actually owned them.
Unbelievable lasso there. It's just fantastic.
I mean, I don't know how Trickster Lad got that ulti off, but he did it. That was insane.
Just kept throwing it down all fight. I mean, I think he had 3 or 4 soul mines. It was unbelievable.
He got a lot of money from the fight actually. This Grimstroke, like,
Yeah,
if he starts playing well, he's gonna be a really big issue with just the soul binds and the double dark portraits if he can cast down the illusions.
Well, Star Radiant are the ones who are once again high grounding. We're seeing mid lane. Trickster Lad actually inks falls onto Jay. Jay actually may be in danger. And he doesn't have buyback. Finger! They're killing him! Hex! Jay is diebacked! He's dead for 2 minutes!
Your failure.
Trickster Lad with the huge pickup. The triple tip is there. Hype is now on the run. Sane is chasing. The beam is there. They BKB. They want clock. It too will be a dieback. Hex. Down goes Hype. That is 2 diebacks. And Sonagod, he smells the blood in the water. They head for the throne. Tier 4s are taking so much damage. Filsky is delaying Maestro, ensuring there's no curse. Whole City, E-Blades, Sane hits throne, the curse is trying to do something, he refreshes it, looks for Sane, can't he hit it, but the Eclipse is there, the Burrow is there, the throne, below half HP, Sonagon, his Rapier is lost in the career, he's so low, he's trying to fight, the throne, it's so low, they're trying to defend, near, Stone Gazes, they hit the throne, and the throne goes down, and Polar Ass will go on to the next round. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. What a game.
Wow.
I don't know, my analysis is Dire felt so pressured to just go high ground that they just ruined their chances. But maybe they just felt super strong enough and then Radiant just outplayed them. I can't tell which one is which.
I know the bat owned in the late game.
Yeah,
Like he just kept pulling them into the high ground and they just die.
that was crazy.
Yeah, I
Feels-
think Batter talked a little bit about how Radiant kind of had to feel threatened because the Dusa versus Luna late game matchup and how the Dusa had a lot more space to grow, but Sonagod's supporting cast was a lot better going later into the game with Dark Portrait and just like these instant initiations and obviously Bat Rider with like potentially 4 heroes lasso.
So I don't know where the rapier. There was a rapier starting up at the last minute. Anyone know where the rapier actually went or no? It's Data Creeps standing around the entire game.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it died to creeps because the heroes were both preoccupied, right? On Dire.
Yeah, they were just hitting throne, you're trying to defend, so
Maybe near hit it as it was.
Yeah, I was
going
gonna
to
say I
Luna.
could have died to multi-shot, right?
yeah, maybe.
That's an unbelievable end to the game, though. That's just. Polar Ass is unbelievable.
I don't know how they pulled it off. I guess Thunder God's just a god.
It just,
this
it
Wyvern-
just keeps happening with this team, too. It's never a clean win. It's just this shit every time. This is so fun to watch.
Wyvern had a refresher. I don't even know.
Yeah, he got at the end.
He refreshed his disc as well. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. If my one gripe about that game is this Conka build, but that's
I feel like that Kunkka build had like, I mean, he probably could have done more if he just like was like better, but I don't think it had that big of an impact. I feel like the way that Dire as a whole just like played that game is kind of what ruined it.
I think
yeah,
the
of
fight
course.
where they all bought back on Radiant on high ground, he had Sanj and Kaya and like half an Ags. If he just has like a full Ags, doesn't probably goes way better, right? Or no, am I crazy?
I mean, I think the way if you go this Ags build, I feel like if Dusa is just hitting the racks, you just walk up and just Torrent Storm, and nobody can do it. Like and then they have to commit BKBs to like initiate, and then we have Hookshot and Wyvern ulti to counter initiate. So, but maybe it's wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, but Dire definitely forced it like crazy.
I'm
Wow.
I'm honestly kind of shell shocked still. This is unbelievable. I just don't know what to say. Is there any more analysis that even can be said at this point from any of the boys in the call here?
Yeah, I don't really understand Lincoln's either.
Go
Pango.
Mr. Radiant, that'd be a bad look.
Is anybody like that?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he just went for the lasso, you know?
Yeah, but then he just lassoed the guy that didn't have it on him, right? Like he got 3-man lassos every time, even with 2 Lotus.
Yeah.
So I don't think it really mattered. Like you already have 2 Lotus. Lincoln is gonna do.
Alright.
I mean, I think it was good. It's also for the Grimstruggle. I mean, they got the like, crazy initiate that the one fight that like pretty much ended the game. but,
Yeah,
like,
that
Yeah.
initiative was insane. That's like stuff you just don't expect. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 3-man lasso. Kind of bullshit there.
Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. Sonny got carried the game, beamed it up. Let me check the damage stats here. Yeah, 50k damage. That's life. Telemel did 9k damage as Lion. It's so funny, Lion's so useful and he just no damage. That's unreal.
Even though his
Great
ulti is
hero.
literally only damage, like 1000 damage ulti, it still does no damage.
Great hero.
He sucked the Medusa, man. He did his job.
Yeah, great hero.
That's effective damage, right? It's more than effective damage that's needed, you know?
Yeah, I mean when Dusa like was, I mean I feel like every fight was bottom on the high ground. Dusa just got sucked dry and then it's hard for them to play. I think maybe if you went Satanic before the BKB and they just tried that high ground push, it would have been better. But who knows? A lot of if, ands, or coulds, whatever the saying is.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I'm going to. I'm just going to say at this point, instead of just like sitting here baffled by the Dota 2 experience we've all experienced in this fine evening, I'm going to ask you guys, I'll go one by one. Do you feel any final words, call outs, shouts to say to the people of League of Lads in twitch.tv/badpablo? Let's start with Remedy. Anything to say to people?
I think that we all know that game threes are probably the most fun to watch in every series, so always looking forward to game threes.
Me too. Let's heading over to Pattern. Anything to say to the people?
Yeah, good luck in the rest of the tournament. I'm pretty sure we're gonna beat everybody. So
I'm gonna say you're their next opponent, so good luck might not be in your interest.
Yeah. Good luck, polar ass.
Heading over to Foreplay. Anything to say to the people?
Feel bad for Nier, that's the homie. Polar ass, I don't know how they do it. And hope we don't lose to Radiant. Logical said it'd be bad luck. I'm pretty sure it would be. But here we are, just talking shit. You know, what can we say?
Yeah.
However, we do roll swap, so hopefully one team will do it with us.
I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, me too, but you know,
I don't think most teams are equipped for it.
that's life.
I don't know if we're equipped for it, but making it happen.
I mean, we're definitely not, but it's fucking fun, so it's lit.
And then we'll head over to Logical. Logical, anything to say to the people?
No, that was a pretty exciting game. I hope our series is not as back and forth. I feel like that'd be very stressful, but
Yes,
hopefully it's still exciting to watch.
But yeah, thank you, boys, for tuning in on this fine evening. Obviously, thank you for joining me, and good luck in your next series up against the team we've seen tonight, the Polar Ass team. My name is Badger, though. If you enjoyed my casting, want me to cast your games, cast your tournaments, you know where to find me. It is on the Discord at Badger number 5713. And as always, have a great night.